I'll wrap this up with the Bengals, dude. I've been yapping. And this is what you wanted. You wanted me to yap. This is the yapping session. I'm gonna go sidetrack and talk about other things. This is what happens. So, yeah, like I was saying, I was talking about. I just want a side chart, like a whole different adventure talking about this stuff. But yeah, they traded him to Houston. Mike Gesicki, solid tight end. It's not hard to find a tight end. I think he'd be tight end one, maybe. Maybe I think. He thinks he'd be the tight end one. Not bad. Remember, athletic freak out of Penn State. I believe he came out of Penn State. Excuse me. Signed Zach Moss. Nice pickup. I liked him. He killed it in the Colts. He played pretty good on there. With the that pretty good offensive line. Nothing crazy. Not what they once was, where everyone's saying like that's probably the best offensive line in the league. Because Quentin Nelson's a good guard, one of the better guards, one of the best guards in the league. I remember one point people were saying he's the best guard, which never was. He never was the best guard. It was always Zach Martin. The penalties. He was a penalized motherfucker. A lot of holding calls from him. But yeah, he's a good blocker. Offensive lineman. Don't grow on trees. It's hard. But yeah, he's a good one. Ryan Kelly's regressing. Not the same center he once was. Injuries, I think, been hurting him a lot. They have a good right guard, I think, Mark Bolowski or something like that. And then right tackle, I think, is Braden Smith, which is solid. So for them, yeah, like and that's like with maybe it's a running scheme, but he played pretty fucking good. I think he's coming. I forgot what Zach Moss came before that. Was it the Bills? I think it was the Bills. And it's not bad. It's not bad. For 2 years, $4 million a year. Not freaking bad. It's a pretty good contract for the starting running back. Like, I think he's underrated. I wanted the Cowboys to get him. They didn't get him. I've been saying that's one of the cheap running backs I want these fucking motherfuckers to get. They didn't listen to me. They didn't get him. It is what it is. You live on. I have to move on to fucking the shitty ass team. They don't fucking listen to me. Be happy as fuck if they did, but they didn't. And whatever. I'm gonna do fucking bitch and cry. I wanna just cry about it. Fucking. And I'm gonna cry about it. I hate my team. So did and Geno Smith. Geno Stone. Who the hell is the quarterback? Geno Smith's the quarterback from Seattle. I got you, my boy. I just realized I got a message. I'm on a fucking. What the fuck is happening? Oh, hell nah. I did not want to get on you. Pause, man. Jesus Christ. Okay. Just realized I got. Okay, what's happening here? I could have sworn I put display chat. Can I look at this, dude? I have to go on my YouTube? I think I'm going to go on YouTube real quick to look at this. Okay, well, let me see. Turn on comment reading shit. Bro said I'm gonna cry about it. Okay, what about now? Did it say something? Let me see. But if you just came, I just was talking about the Bengals right now. I was talking about the Bengals in the whole offseason. If you want to listen to more of that, I was talking about them before this live stream started because I was another one for 40 minutes. Just yapping about the Bengals and some other stuff because I got sidetracked. It was all over the place. And I'm about to go on YouTube, dude. I don't know. Look at this. Let me look. Let me see. Let me look. Driving right now. Okay, yeah. Talk about the Bengals. Geno Stone. I think they signed him like 2 years, fucking cheap. It's a safety. Safeties are replaceable as fuck. That's not saying that, but it's a bad pick. It's a good pickup. I like Geno Stone. He's a small safety, 5'10". Probably about like a $190, 200 pounds around there. Small. Small in size, you know, decent in weight. But he's not a good tackler. He's not a good tackler, but he's a good coverage guy. Parkin zone. I'm not a, a Ravens fan, so I don't know. I'm not familiar with his game like that. I've heard what people say, and I just seen what he does. He's a good coverage guy. I don't know if he's gonna play the like slot. I don't think he can play slot corner. I don't know if he's gonna play slot corner for the Bengals. I think he'll probably play like free safety, like deep rangey safety. So if you go single high safety, one safety in the backfield, like 7 guys in like the box with the safety. I don't know. But he's not that kind of guy, so I'm going to put this safety on the box against the linebacker. You're not going to do with that guy. He's not that dude. He's not that guy. So, for them, good pickup. Didn't spend a lot. Like the Bengals, like the Cowboys. Fucking cheap bastards, alright? Like I said, cheap. It's not an inherently bad thing. Re-signed Chandler Hudson. I don't know what the fuck that is. Some, fucking old tight end. Just a backup tight end. Fair. Just a blocker, probably. Trent Irwin. Clutch ass white guy. Clutch. I think he's made a lot of clutch grabs for them. Solid. 4th, 5th receiver. Would not complain. Jonathan Rankins. Used to be really good. He's just a big body now. Probably. Trent Brown. Head case. But I think all I've heard is good things from my friend. My boy Adrian. I don't know if he'll be listening to this later, right now, whatever. But shout out to that fucking dude. Yeah. Nice little offseason by them. Dude, it's on. I just like seen it popped up. Like I don't know if you put a message now, would it pop up? I just put a mine, it just popped up on my screen. Got 3 watching. Okay. But like I said, good offseason by the Bengals. Pretty good so far. Just saw a crow chase a brown hawk. It's interesting. Are you sure it was a crow? Because you could tell the difference between a crow and a raven by looking at their beak. And I think one of them has a bump in it, and you can kind of tell. Or it's like, I think it's like sleek. One's like pointed, one's like a little bump in it, sort of, I think. And so you can tell the difference. Put read chat bot. I don't think I could do that. Display activity. I think that's all in PlayStation, dude. I don't think I could do that. I paused it. I could pause the stream? That's pretty cool. Display activity. What does display activity do? But yeah. Pretty good. I mean PS4. Turn PS. What do you mean PS4, dude? Yeah, it's on. Oh yeah. I didn't see it. Yeah, I think it was on PlayStation 4. I don't think it's on PlayStation 5 because I just looked right now and it's not popping up. But didn't PS4 remaster? Yeah, I think so. I think you could do like that. I'm not sure how good it was though. Ain't no way. Okay. You can tell this guy is fucking retarded. Alright. But that's all the Bengals have done. That's all the Bengals have done. Do some DD. DD. Designated driving? What the fuck does that even mean? Dungeons and Dragons? What the fuck is DD? Double D's? Like boobs? The hell does DD mean? When like that's the Bengals offseason. It's pretty solid. Pretty like I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with T Higgins. We'll see about that. If you didn't hear the talk about that, I talked about in, like the other live stream I just did before it ended. I talked about it. If you watched it, I would skip like 5, 6, 7 minutes in. Due diligence. Do some diligence on what? The PlayStation 4 thing? Or the reading chat? Is that what you're talking about? But yeah, that's what I talked about. Patriots, a whole lot of fucking mid. Honestly, I really don't really care for those dudes. I don't even like want to bother. Look what how they did. I'm not gonna do some due diligence right now. You're gonna just like want me to be like quiet as fuck then? I gotta yap, dude. I just gotta keep thinking of things to talk about. Don't y'all sports fanatics say that? Yeah, the Cowboys say that. We fucking there's a whole little meme about it. It's like, these guys fucking like get their like Texas, like Arkansas accent. I think they're from Arkansas. It's like, we looked at this guy. We're gonna we did our due diligence on we got that player. He's a nice player. He's a good player. We did our due diligence, and we just, the price didn't come up to what we wanted, so we just, we moved on. Some people say that. Like those fucking stupid motherfuckers, the Jones family. I think I gotta go with this, cause I'm running out of food. Go back to my dragon. And yeah, I'm not gonna fucking bother with the stupid ass Patriots offseason, honestly. But yeah, it was solid. I guess. I mean, shit. If I was a Patriots fan, I'd be upset, but they lost Bill Belichick. That's gonna be, that's just a start right there. That's like, it had to be done. I think it had to be done. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Still re-signing. Sign Hunter Henry. Alright. Fired Bill. Jeremy was coach. Michael Jordan. Guard, not the fucking badass basketball player. Kawhi Baker. Alright. Lawrence Guy. Released him. AJ Phillips released. Slater retired. Really J.C. Jackson. A lot of releasing. Placed a non-exclusive tag on Kyle Duggar. A non-exclusive tag, just saying, does not the same as a franchise tag. He's a free agent. Nothing has happened though. Did he sign the tag? That's the difference. The long-exclusive tag is a little less than the franchise tag. It just gives his free agency, but it gives the teams a chance to to see, okay, do we want to bring this guy back or not? That's really all it does. Because he's on free agency, okay, the other teams negotiate with him, but I guess nothing's came. Because honestly, all the safeties are fucking there. All of them. Like, no one's, like, even attempted to sign a safety. There's hella safeties. It's like the corner market, dude. No one signed those dudes. I don't know if it's because, like, the draft has anything to do with it. Like, no one signed them. That Bill Belichick bet. Oh, that shit looking clean, dude. That's about to hit. That's a bet that's about to hit. He has to retire though. Like, unless he has to retire, then like that motherfucker does not want to retire, I guess, which he should. Fucking picked up this shit's fucking poop. Fuck you looking at? But can you expand? What do you mean? Can I expand? Can I expand on what? Whew. Can I expand on what? My turtle? My kitty cats? Meow! Meow, kitty cats! I got my chameleon, got my guinea pig, got my hedgehog. Come on, cat. Look at his little legs. Look at his little legs! Can I expand that Bill Belichick pet? What do you mean though, expand on it? Like what it means? Or make it like a bigger, like what do you mean? Because he had to retire in like the next 5 years. No, I didn't do this house on stream. This is my first time I think I've shown this house on stream. I think. It took me a while. It was all survival. I didn't go in creative for none of this. So I had to get the resources. All this stuff was added on later. I actually had to restart my loot. My little nephew freaking went on my Minecraft world and made me die and lost all my shit. He like took all my diamonds, my emeralds, dude. If he had to do a 5-minute presentation, the best ass kind of. Okay, Adrian and JoJo and Steve, they made a bet about Bill Belichick. You know, Adrian's a Patriots fan, so Adrian just had to bet. Okay, he doesn't think that Bill Belichick will retire next, like, was it the 5 years? I really think. Let me look at this real quick. There's 5 years of the draft. The draft. What am I talking about? There's 5 years with Bill Belichick. I'm looking at the bet right now. $100 saying Bill won't win another ring before he retires. Steve, JoJo say he won't. Adrian says he's will. Okay, Steve's be right back. Or see you later, brother. I don't know how long I'll be alive though. Alive. Oh, damn. I'll be live, not alive. So I don't know how long I'll be. I might be gone by the time you come back. I could be like saying like peace out. But yeah, okay. So they're gonna, you know, Steve and JoJo say he won't, you know, win another ring before he retires. He says he would. It is not looking good for Adrian because technically he hasn't retired. So the chance is still there for him to do it, but it's slim as fuck. I don't know what delusional mind Adrian said that he would win it. And the winner gets $100. So for like Adrian, if he won, all of a sudden, let's say Bill came back in the next, you know, 2 years from now, wins a ring, he gets that 100 from both of them. So $200. Pretty good. But if he loses, he has to pay $200. And, you know, this guy still has some money, I think, for another bet, so who knows? I think actually JoJo, I think Adrian owes JoJo another bet too. And this bet I have right here, unless they canceled it, it's that the Patriots win a playoff game. They did not even fucking sniff the playoffs. They didn't sniff the playoffs once this whole season. They started the season like 0-3. But yeah, my prediction wins it. It's pretty fucking easy. That Steven JoJo win the bet. It's the dude doesn't even have a fucking job in the NFL right now. Okay, I'd be worried if he took a job as an assistant. Cause that's different from being the head coach. It's like fucking far and away different. And if he did that, I'll be like, ooh, okay. That'd be a little nerve-wracking if I was one of these dudes, but I'm not. But they're gonna win the bet. We'll see. He's gonna wait next year. If he somehow still doesn't get a job, that's just the league saying, Bill, we're just not interested in you anymore. You know, you're old. He's old, bro. He's like 70. He didn't win after Brady. He went to the playoffs. They got fucking Sudoku'd on by the Bills. So who knows what that team's gonna do? If I had a bet, Team JoJo, and I bet like my life savings. That's just like nothing. But if I had a lot of money, life savings, I bet that Bill retires now. Or at least at the fucking very least, he doesn't retire with another ring. And I don't know, Adrian's like bright mind was thinking that he'd win a ring with them, like close as fuck. Because, bro, this man is like was in job security like trouble for like this last 2 years. Got rid of him. Draw me as a coach. I'd say though, Adrian doesn't bipartisan or partisan? What the fuck does that even mean though? I forgot what bipartisan means. Is it like politics or something? This war's not even that crazy, honestly. It's really not. because I built the house and I don't know because I downloaded like it's basically like mods on here for like console version. Like I don't know like the house now if I want to keep it like this. I like these kitty cats though. Meow meow meow. This fucking turtle, dude. It honestly pissed me off though. Bro, shut the fuck up. But yeah, Steven Joe to win that bet. I think what's his face? Nah, I'm in, like if curious why I'm not in that bet. It's because I'm just done with bets. I'm done with bets. I've had terrible luck with bets. I've had to like pay like $200, $300 in bets just because I lost. And it's like bets you would think I win, but I lost. And it is what it is. That's a lot of money to a broke motherfucker like me. So yeah, I should probably stop running. I'm just messing up my food supply. Well, yeah, I'm happy with this stuff. I'll move the Patriots, but I could do a lot of draft. About the draft, you know, I'm talking about the draft real quick. I don't give a fuck about the Raiders. The Raiders signed Christian Wilkins, lost Josh Jacobs. I don't know who they signed as their running back. I don't know if they even signed a running back. I can't really necessarily remember. But yeah. There's Jimmy Garoppolo. Good. But what's your quarterback plan? Because those dudes don't have a quarterback plan. That was like disgusting noise I just did. Really disgusting. I apologize. So who fucking knows with the Raiders? You know, shout out JoJo. Shout you out, my boy. But I'm really curious what the Raiders do at quarterback. If I'm them, I have a feeling they might just go like a quarterback in the second round. Might be fucking Michael Penix. Or do they trade up? Trade up and get a quarterback. Don't like. Then again, I don't look at quarterbacks film at all. Or I know I'm familiarize myself with these quarterbacks. The only one I'm really familiar with, and that's Caleb Williams, the badass quarterback that's gonna go #1 overall. So like, and I already seen like a bunch of his games. I know I'm familiar with his game, brother. So yeah, like I'm good. I don't need to look at him because I don't think my team's not gonna be enough for this to draft. Until then, like they get rid of Dak or whatever, Dak gets hurt and I'm gonna pick whatever. I'm not gonna look at a quarterback. It's just the way it is. Excuse me. Michael Penix probably a guy for them. I've seen like a couple games of Michael Penix, probably like 2 or 3. And that's just watching the broadcast, not fucking looking back at the game, watching film. I don't really necessarily do that. One, it's not available to me. The only way I can watch film is film breakdowns, which is better. Honestly, I think it's Then again, you got to be more better as a scout. You need to sometimes make those opinions on your own. But I think I think just seeing what I see with my eyes and just calling will see it. But yeah, the Raiders. Let's see what they do at quarterback. If I was them, just help the offensive line. I'd get rid of Devontae Adams. They're not gonna do that though. There's so much stuff with the Raiders. It's just like they think they could win. They made a little run. Teams make runs, but it doesn't. It's like false hope. So who knows what they do? I haven't really thought deep into like what they should do at first round pick, whatever. But a team like the Bengals, they can have some fun. Like teams that can plug up the holes before the draft. You can have some fun in the draft, dude. Because fantasy, you can really screw yourself the way you can run free agents. Because sometimes you'll be overpaying. You're paying an average player like tens of millions of dollars, and that's not good. It's not. It's replaceable. It's a mediocre team. Raw, there you go. Got my boy JoJo in here. Um, like I said, the Raiders do. I don't know what your team's gonna do at quarterback. There's not a lot of things I could think. The only thing, like, dude, your team's in a weird spot, man. Your team's in a weird spot. You're at purgatory. You're really in purgatory. Your team might be destined if you don't find a quarterback, but you guys have you don't have a bad team, but you don't have a good team. You have some key players. You have like a lot of building blocks to make it a good team. And one draft could change that. It's gonna be hard finding the quarterback. One draft could change that because you can have some guys. Look at the fucking Rams last year, man. They lost a lot of players. People saying they sold out their souls for the #1 pick. They sold their souls for the Super Bowl. Dude, they're right back in the playoffs. The Tampa Bay lost Brady. They're back in the playoffs. It's not that hard to become a playoff team. You should hit your draft picks. Go get yourself some offensive line. Any team can always use some offensive line. Go get and start building that defense, man. If you guys really do think you guys can build a nice defense, okay, go snag a linebacker. Go grab Peyton Wilson from South Carolina State. Go look at him, JoJo. I know you can hear this. Go look at that dude. That's a badass white boy. 6'4", 238, 240 probably. Adrian Cooper. Guy's little like rangy linebacker, athletic as hell. I like his clothing speed. I love it. You can blitz. Cause I don't really think you guys got linebackers. Alright, I don't even love him. Christian Wilkins is a nice move. It's a nice move, I say. Nice little 3 technique. Don't hate it. Team like you don't have a lot of money spent with your, salary cap. You don't pay your quarterback. You just really gotta find a quarterback. Because at the end of the day, you can have the fucking most nicest team ever. And look, if the Raiders make a move runner next year, and like let's say they have AOC, Aiden O'Connell. Let's say he wins some games. They win some games. He looks decent at best. When's draft day? Like April 28th, April 29th, the 30th. Cause it's like the end of April, and it's a couple days before May, I think. Or it's the first round. That's really the round everyone really cares about. First round. Second round, maybe the day 2. The second and third round, people can care about. No one cares about day 3, really. You have to love the draft to watch day 3. But yeah, you guys pick like what 9 or I think actually no, you don't pick inside the top 10. You pick like a 12 or something like that. I think maybe later. That's why I hated you guys winning, cause the winning streak. It's gonna be some false hope, but it's a culture. You guys need a fucking culture. Get a toxic culture with Josh McDaniels. John Gruden. I heard a lot of good things about him. Your boy Derek Carr loved him. And was upset. But he did some bad stuff. He said some bad things. So who knows what they do from there. Thoughts on trains? I think they're alright. Underrated, I'd say. But they're the old story, man. It's cars. Who doesn't love themselves a good freeway? I think I do. That is me being a passenger, though. Who knows? I'd say. Who knows what they're gonna do with trains? There's a lot of stuff you could do with some trains, but like you look at movies. When there's a good old traveling scene, they're going on a train. But you know where they're not at? They're not in the good old United States. They're in some like European country. Like shoot, pull a train. That ain't in America. That's in Japan. They ain't making a movie about a fucking train in America. They're making some movies where like more action happens in some European country or some Asian country. And we make a train over here, like what? Fucking, there's not a lot of cities that use trains. Like that's like the main transportation. Yeah. Trains. What's trains for you, brother? I want to still build the one for Las Vegas. Going all the way up there. But, what's that? I think, talk about no sports from now. Trying to think of something else for now. Want some movies? Talk about some movies. Talk about maybe some history. I can think of top of the head, some stories, some life stories I got. I can think of. Or how about just some cool things I can find on the internet right now. I can search them up. Just go on Reddit or something. Or like turn on donations, please. Do you know, like, I wonder if I can set that up. Is there a way I can set that up? Look at I'm looking at my analytics right now. It's just funny to look at. I don't know how to even do that, if I'm being honest right now. The whole like donation things. Like I probably could set that up like right now. But I have to look. But yeah, let me just talk about the movie. Let me talk about a movie real quick. Let me talk about a movie I've seen. Talk about a movie I've seen recently. What's an interesting movie I've seen? For a movie guy, I have not seen a movie that recent. I heard Dune. You know, I think I might go see Dune tomorrow. Maybe Dune tomorrow or Sunday. Who knows? Looks like I didn't really like the first one. I thought it was alright. It's a build-up movie. I gotta understand that. This is movies you got build up. They're building up to like I think it's gonna be a third one. So I gotta give them that. It was big production. Sort of not what I expected. It could be left a little more desire. I don't know the book. I don't know the story, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know everything. But yeah. Planet of the Apes is coming out. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That looks like a good movie. I really like those movies. If you have not seen those movies, go watch them. Really good trilogy. Really fucking good trilogy about freedom. I think at the core, I think it's about freedom. And the pursuit of the freedom and what it takes to get the freedom. I think. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Really good movie. It's about a freaking ape that can talk. And he doesn't even talk a lot. It's a really good movie. Caesar. Goat. Great protagonist. Basically Eren Yeager. Basically. Aside from the genocide. But yeah, no, they didn't talk about. No one, you know something to talk about? Because I'm talk about like Godfather. Yeah, alright, click off. I love that movie, man. It's a great movie. Let me talk about some history. Let me look at some history. Some little history stuff. We can all learn something. Because who does not love some good history? I think everyone should. I think I think I told Steve this before, but like I really do think history is like the, cause it's like vague. It's more broad. It's like because history, like you keep the records of everything. Sort of. It's like science history. You know, actual historic events. Food. You know. But I'm gonna hear. What is he gonna say? What is Steve gonna say about that? What would Steve say? Political science? No, he would not say that. Yeah, but yeah. Let's see what I got here. I'm on Reddit, by the way. Okay. So wait, give me a second, please. Oh, what about some speeches? I know y'all have some good speeches. Excuse me. Okay. I put some like water on my sleeve and it bothers me so much. I'm really trying to look for this like thing right now. But let me think I can show you. What the fuck? The hell was that? That shit hit like somewhere here? I'll come with this. Nike! A man from Athens, Greece. This is back in, Athens, Greek, that period. A messenger who had run to Sparta to beg for help, then run all the way back when the request was denied. When he got to Athens, he learned the army had already marched out to face the Persians, so he grabbed 70 pounds of hoplite gear and ran to catch up. He then fought in the Battle of Marathon for hours. When the defeated Persians took their ships towards Athens, he left his gear and raced 26.2 miles back. This man has a lot of dedication to his freaking job. To the city square with his dying breath and the Persian fleet visible on the horizon. He shouted out, "Victory!" so that the city knew not to surrender to the ships. Their army had won against all odds and was coming back. Give him hope. Even though this man fucking died, man. Some other speech, Patrick Henry, March 1775, to the Second Virginia Convention. It is in vain, sir, to extenuate the matter. Gentlemen may cry, peace, peace, but there is no peace. The war has actually begun. The next gale that sweeps from the north will bring to our ears the clash of resounding arms. Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand here? We die. What is it that gentlemen wish? What would they have? His life is so dear, our peace is so sweet, and to be purchased at the price of change and slavery. Forbid it! Almighty God, I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. I know y'all get the chills. Just like, whoa, I've got goosebumps. Just tell me, what y'all think that means? What do you think that means? You think we all need to hear something like that nowadays? I think we all do. I think everyone needs to hear something like that in their life. Totally for anyone. Ooh, have y'all ever heard Churchill's finest speech? The finest hour? I shall say it right now. But if we fail, then the whole world, including the United States, this, Winston Churchill, this is like part of like 1941, 1942, something around that time, when, the Germans were coming down to the UK, England. They're giving up hope. A lot of people, actually, I think British political officials they were really frowned upon after this happened, but they actually went behind their country's back and were already trying to negotiate with the Nazis for peace against them because they're already surrendering, and they were trying. They obviously didn't succeed. So they were really frowned upon. But a guy like Churchill is a great war leader. When your country's at war, he really is. But this is what he said. But if he failed, then the whole world, including the United States, including all that we have known and cared for, will sink into the abyss of a new dark age, made more sinister and perhaps more protracted by the lights of a perverted science. Let us therefore brace ourselves to our duties, and so bear ourselves that if the British Empire and its Commonwealth last for 1,000 years, men will still say this was their finest hour. It's crazy to think about how people treated that man. What's the subject you are discussing? I am just talking about just random thing I could think about of history. I'm being honest here. Just trying to provide some insight. A little bit I could think of. That's what I'm yapping about right now. And another great quote from Churchill is when Churchill was talking about, not during his finest hour treat, but when he was actually making a statement, I think on the British radio to the whole UK, you know, I think, or just England. I forget the UK just I'm not sure if that's including all of its like Commonwealth of, you know, like India and stuff at the time, but I'm pretty sure just England, because they're already I really do think the Nazis are already brigading, like dropping a lot of bombs. I want to say, I may be wrong, but they're dropping a lot of bombs on the England, and people already starting doing drills, and they're already making bombing shelters in London, I believe. So when he came out and said this, he said this when he was talking about, you know, just trying to get them ready to fight, because a lot of people are already giving up. Shit, the army. Really good movie. I really recommended it highly. Go watch Dunkirk. It's such an important event of the war. It's part of the time you're talking to. It's part of the most important event. If the UK or England, the whole army gets killed right there, it is over for England. Germany's taken over England like that. There was like a good, I want to say 100, maybe a little less than 100,000 or something like that, around that ballpark of soldiers stranded on the beaches of Dunkirk in France. The French already fucked. They knew it. I think they were holding off the Nazis so far as possible because the Nazis were already closing in on that beach. They knew they were stuck. And I think a German official, like a German commander, was telling Hitler, we need to kill these guys. We need to get rid of them. Don't play with them. We need to destroy them now, while they're running. But Hitler played with them. He played with this food. He took a misstep. Ego killed that man. Fucking retard. And he, you know, they played with them, and you know, the British people, they came up for their soldiers. Like thousands of boats came up to save thousands of soldiers. It saved England's army. Really good movie. We'll watch Dunkirk. But that's what he said. That's what he said. I'm not sure if this was in the movie Dunkirk. I want to say it was. Even though large tracts of Europe and many old famous states have fallen or may fall into the grip of the Gestapo and the odious apparatus of the Nazi rule, we shall not flag or fail. Surrender. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and the oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growth strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight on the fields and the streets. We shall fight in the hills, we shall never surrender, and in which I do not for a moment believe this island or a large part of it were subjected and starving, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until in God's good time the new world and with all its power and might was steps forward to the rescue and liberation of the old. Happened about the British Winston Churchill. It's just a speech about his, and just try and provide some context. I lost some viewers. My bad. I don't know if they came back. So I lost. I was at 4. I'm thinking back at 2. Don't know who that was. The other person, but they left. But let me think of something. No, I'm gonna talk about let me the life story. Think of a life story I can talk about. Let me talk about. Anyone curious to like a life story? I mean, like like a time period. It's like young, a teenager, or 8th grade in a nutshell. Fun. I miss it. It was fun. 8th grade was some crazy. You just thinking about like school. You meet some characters, man. You meet some characters, and just thinking about some stuff, it's like, man, what the hell? Some of these people, I wonder what the hell they're doing now. Austin, that video where he's like, hey, F me. In a weird, really feminine voice. Maybe alluding to some pornographic material. I'm not sure. But I wonder what he's doing. But 8th grade, man. That's how I basically got really close with one of my best friends. Steve. Listen to this right now. You know, I knew Steve from 7th grade. Knew him. Wouldn't say I wasn't close with him. No. It's a guy, you know, some guy you see in school. It's like, oh, this guy. Wouldn't really think much. You know? I thought he was a homosexual. But it turned out he's a cool dude. Really cool guy. Really cool guy, brother. Yeah, I had fun. 8th grade, made some cool people, man. Alan Missouri, my boy. Really, 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 really horny guy. Literally will walk around a library in the middle of lunch, just looking at some girl booties, talking about some booties. Man loved the butt. He loved it. And hey, he hasn't switched up. He loves it still. You gotta respect that. Cool guy though. Real cool guy. He's fit. He was honestly fit for like an 8th grader. Bro was fit as hell. And bro had abs, I think. He has such like a swimmer's body. That's what I'd call it, I think. Swimmer's body. I remember when my friends came over to my house. Forgot what the occasion was. Maybe just coming over, hanged out, slept over, I think. But they did, and I remember just seeing Alan, and that guy just freaking. Me and him wrestled. Took that man down. That's probably because I had the weight advantage. I had the weight. He's probably way skinnier than me, but I took him down. Weight. Had that man locked down. Matthew, my dude. Funny guy. Real funny dude. He's in the Air Force now. Insane to think about. No, he's in the Air Force. He's in the freaking Marines. Goddamn. So for goddamn Marine. It's a badass thing to say you were. I want to say he should be coming back this year though. If he's only doing 4 years. Which is Has it been 4 years yet, or will be next year be the 4th year? I'm not sure. I don't know when they count it. If he would come back in 4 years, maybe 6 years. I don't know what he did. No updates on that. Not talked to him in a while, but he's a cool guy. I remember. How did I meet Matthew? I remember the first day of school. I think I remember like he sat in front of me, sort of. I had him for all my classes. You know, that's all my friends. We all same classes. This shit is trash, yo. All right. Bone, subscribe to that guy's channel. He's a upcoming streamer. Doesn't stream at all, but you know, he's a hater. He's a bona fide hater. You cannot aspire nothing in life to be, you know, this guy. So man, I'm just getting my job. Tell me about it. Oh, I gotta go. Brother, I think someone died. Five people. The fuck is five? I got 5 people. Woo! So, that's why I met Steve. Proud of you. Thank you, brother. Yeah. I'm just talking right now. I'm just talking. I'm just yapping about some life stuff. I think right now I'm talking about just people I met in middle school. My friends. I met my friends in 8th grade. One of them I'm very close with, best friend still with today. Cool guy. His name's Steve. He has a YouTube channel, Blade. Really cool dude. Doesn't upload. I think he should. I think he should start streaming and uploading videos because bro has a PC and I think he can make some entertaining stuff, dude. He's a really good editor. Talk about some real shit. What's some like real shit? Like, that's why you should do it, man. This is why you should do what I'm doing right here. You know all the crazy shit. I don't. The stuff I know is just sports, and if you don't care about the sport I'm talking about, it could be boring. Like Israel and Palestine. I don't even know a lot about that. I know people are saying free Palestine. I've heard genocide. Who knows? Who knows what the hell is happening over there? Because it's a crazy thing. I don't know anything about that. I haven't really even thought about it. Ukraine and Russia. See, that's even another thing, dude. That's been going on for 2 years. God damn. I think I remember I seeing something like the U.S. gave fucking Ukraine like some like really advanced tank, and that shit was just shredding off like the fucking Russians like attacks off. It was like just shrugging it off. So it looked like badass though. It looked really badass. And just thinking like, damn, how much of our tax dollars went to that? I'm curious when that war ends and how it ends. I mean, I just feel like Russia at this point, I think last time I saw something I was really researching and stuff, it was like they needed to invade that place because they're fucking, like, despite what people think, they're not a superpower of the world. They are not. They have some bunch of old technology. They still use old tanks. They still use old tanks. It's just the old nukes, whatever. But like, that's why just it's the fact that they're struggling. Even though I don't know if it's a full scale war, like is Russia's using literally everything they can use, it's like excluding nukes. But if you think about it, it's pretty embarrassing on Russia's part. This is embarrassing. You're struggling against Ukraine, which backed assistance with a lot of other countries. But still, it's like, dude, you're supposed to be a world power, and you're struggling with Ukraine. This is giving me Vietnam vibes with the United States. We got the fan on. You can hear the fan? The fan's like now on like high. I can turn it off on someone pointing at me. Yeah. I'm curious how that ends. Either way, I feel bad for the Ukrainian people, man. Because when it does end, they're just fucked with, like, I'm sure, like, a lot of countries will help them and stuff still, too. But, yeah. They're gonna be, like, their country's gonna be, like, messed up. And it seems like almost every other, like, Eastern European country is always at like, some point is in a big state of war. Which is really unfortunate. Like I think I don't know why like the lack of like assistance sometimes makes you think like U.S. could have invaded like the whole thing with China, never like intended to do anything to help, let them not turn communist. Um, they let Russia like you would think I think they did attempt to do that where they tried to put up like a puppet leader, but somehow like obviously it's the Soviet Union. It's a quote unquote not the Soviet. It's just not the Soviet Union anymore because they lost all those those small countries. They've been slowly trying to build it back again, USSR, but it's just the Russian Federation. They're trying to sound cool, but they ain't. They're just trying to go back to the glory days. The glory days, quote unquote. Like, I don't know what the hell. Because I think they're low on resources. That's why they invaded Ukraine. I think because they have like a port, and it's a really valuable port, and I think the food they can grow on there, just like the stuff they can use on oil, maybe. I'm not sure. That's why like they're really invading it. They're trying to take it over. I have not seen a lot since the and I don't know how any updates are going with that war. Like, I can like look it up actually. Ukraine. Any updates on this? Actually, Russia just launched probably their most largest attack on Russia's Ukraine's energy system. The Ukrainian official says they fucking sent a bunch of missiles on their power facilities. Kremlin bases war rhetoric. Ukraine briefing massive missile attack hits Dnipro hydroelectric dam and affects nuclear plant. Yeah, they're trying to fucking take out their energy system. It's really sad. Russian attack leaves over 1 million in Ukraine without electricity. No, they're just talking civilians, man. I could have sworn, isn't this like war crimes they're committing? Like, aren't they committing war crimes? Like, whenever this ends, can't they like get? Well, shit, that's if they fucking even get in trouble. It's like whatever, they're gonna do shit probably. But then again, fucking what country doesn't commit war crimes? What am I saying? What am I saying, dude? They get all commit war crimes. Yeah, it's crimes. It depends who wins the war though. Like, uh, Germany won those like first two world wars. No one talking about them fucking those war crimes. Yeah, actually, honestly, there's like no point talking about war crimes in war, cause like none of it came out. I'm just thinking like left tackle prospects. Actually, I was watching some guys' rankings. The only dudes I'm really like I know about are Marius Mims. Even though he's a right tackle, he could probably switch. Big ass dude from Georgia, fucking big ass guy, man. Shit, and he's an athletic monster, dude. He's a specimen. You know they love to say specimen. He's not even human, dude. 6'8", fucking 340 pounds. Just a fucking mountain of a man. Highly inexperienced though. I think he's only played like 7, like under 10 fucking games in his career. He's played under 10 because he missed his freshman year. Like, I think redshirted because Georgia's stacked, dude. They're just stacked with the offensive line. Like Broderick Jones last year in the first round. Some other dude, Warren Caldillion or something like that. I think he won the draft last year or some shit. And he just didn't play because of that. I think to start this was his first year gonna start. He missed a couple games to start the year, and then he missed a couple games to end the year. It's highly unfortunate for that guy. Because, man, the teams want to see what he is, because it's not like he's not a perfect dude. He's just an athletic specimen of a guy. I think he ran like 368, 340. Um, he wouldn't be like he's a developmental dude. You just gotta be, you have to be willing to like either like not like start him year one if you're really trying to win. But man, if you hit on this guy, you got a fucking fire, a good ass motherfucker, dude. For a guy that's like 6'8", and like 300 something, fucking 300 like 40 plus pounds, you'd want this guy like in the run game to be a fucking badass and just like fucking move dudes, like throw him on the fucking ground, like that kind of dude. He doesn't do that. He doesn't. He's just like, maybe it's because of lack of confidence or the lack of game experience. He doesn't. He just goes to like his block. He goes to his blocking assignment and he's like, boom. I'm just gonna get that guy. I'm gonna block you. I have to block you. He's not like, okay, I see a dude lined up against me as an edge. I move this guy fucking way out the fucking play, dude. I just move him. Cause I'm a fucking badass motherfucker. He doesn't do that much. And I don't know how much teams will love that. I still think it was in the first round. I think it was in the first round because this is a good tackle class. This is a really good left tackle class. Oh, just tackling period. I think Guyton. Tyler Guyton from Oklahoma. He's another big dude. Another like guy that's really toolsy. That's not awful. That won't be awful like year one. But you have to work with them. There's a lot of stuff to work with too. He's another big guy. He's fucking huge. 6'8". These are all young dudes though. They're all young, so they could like you could work with them. But they're not like refined prospects. They won't. J.C. Latham from Alabama. I think another fucking. I think there's like a lot of big ass tackles. I think he's like a fucking another 6'8", 6'7" dude. And he's or I think maybe he's shorter than that. Like let me look at his cover quick. J.C. Latham from Alabama. J.C. Latham from Alabama. J.C. Latham. He's 21. He just turned 21. He's 6'6". He is 6'6", 360 pounds. I don't think he even tested that good in the combine. I've heard some people say he probably could be like a decent to good tackle probably, but he probably should be a guard and probably a badass guard. I don't know much about JT Latham, but that's what I've heard. So I'm just assuming like he probably should be playing guard instead of probably tackle. And Joe Alt, is a typical like polished player. Not a lot of stuff you can like. I think he's too stiff sometimes, or like he's too upright. I can't remember because I don't look at him that much. Because I don't look at dudes I really know I'm not gonna get. So why waste my time? But if you're picking like that top 10 range, you're probably looking at that dude somewhere around there. But dude, I really like is Talisi Fuaga from Oregon State. Mauler. He's not that great at pass protection, but man, this he is nasty in the run game. He will fucking move. He will move fucking 300 plus pounders like they're almost nothing sometimes, dude. He's a mauler. He's a badass fucking. He's a badass fucking. I will right now. I will. But he's a badass blocker, dude. I think he should be tackle 1. He's tackle 1 for me. Badass fucking run blocker. You can't teach run blocking that much, but you can teach pass pro. And I think you should take a guy like that. Tracy Fuaga from Oregon State. Third round prospects. Depends what you need. Like receivers. I think Jalen Polk from I think from Washington. That's a dude you can be looking at. Washington has a stacked receiving core like Jalen McKillen. I think that's his name. McDillon. I think he came in the year receiver 1 for them, but got hurt. Robo dudes they showed up. And third round left tackles. Like Blake Fisher, Notre Dame. Just throw me okay. We're taking May and a wide receiver in 1 and 2. Okay. Left tackle. I think like Blake Fisher out of Notre Dame was in Michigan. Like, let me look. Where's Blake Fisher from? Blake Fisher, I think he's a guy that you can probably like. Blake Fisher. I thought he was a white guy, to be honest here. So Notre Dame. That's right, Notre Dame guy. He's a dude that you partake. You like him. He's like, from dudes like that in those later rounds, there's not a lot of. He's like a decent athlete. Um, just a solid prospect. Better than dude like Patrick Paul. I hate Patrick Paul from Houston. He's a big fucking guy that does not use his like things what you how ideally you want to use like a big guy, an offensive lineman. He's a fucking big guy. He sucks. He's such a developmental guy. I will not take him in the first 3 rounds for sure. I wouldn't even take him maybe in the fourth. Cause I think you could get a good player still in the fourth. No, I'm a left tackle, but I just want to take him in general. So like him, I think there's a dude from BYU. I don't know if you're gonna find a good tackle in the 3rd round. It's like so hard. I think if you're gonna take one, you take one in the 1st round, or you just hope a good one falls to the second. Like, cause you guys got a high 2nd round pick. It's tough. It's tough for you guys. But that's what I do. I just honestly probably just. I maybe try to take about a. Let me see, like, who else? There's another dude. Let's look at these draft dudes, because like, I honestly forgot. Love these, like, draft prospects. Draft. Wide receiver, and it's not a bad thing, motherfucker. There's just so many badass receivers this year. Like, you could find a good receiver. Like, there's like 2 white dudes, as like that like the white dude from Georgia. You told me, like the Lad McConkey guy. Some guy from Florida, the Gators. Fucking that dude, Ricky Pearsall, I think his name. He's pretty fucking good. And he's not your typical white dude, like your typical white guy receiver. It's pretty impressive, honestly. I think if I was a team, I wouldn't be mad. I'm just thinking. I'm just like thinking of players off my head. Well, I'm trying to think of a tackle. I'm thinking of a tackle fuck. I don't think he falls that low. Like I would take Kyron Amadalake from fucking Yale. 6'5", 323. He got hurt, I think, at some point. I can't remember. But he's an athletic fuck. I'd rather, if you're gonna draft the developmental guy, draft this guy in the later round. That's what I do. Crazy athlete, I would draft him over fucking that dude. But man, you can find a good receiver. Jermaine Burton, I think he's a pretty good dude. He's a little bit of a body catcher, but he's a good separator from Alabama. 6 foot, I think 6 foot. I believe he's 6 foot. Like probably like 200 pounds, 95, 195, something like that. Good, good rack guy, runs after the catch, just a good separator. I think he could probably play like anywhere as a receiver. I don't think you can make him as your X. You won't make him as your X, but you'll like do a lot more receiver stuff like with him. What the hell is that noise? Did I just hear? But yeah, I like him. If I was a team, I'd try to take him in the 4th round. He's a decent athlete. He's a pretty like good athlete actually too. He ran like a 4.4 in the combine. Brandon Rice, good receiver. I remember watching USC. I feel like maybe he can even do some more stuff for USC, but was he like for USC this year? He made some clutch grabs. I mean, like I think Caleb Williams, all the receivers this year, he probably trusted him the most, sort of. I remember like, sometimes he did catch some jump balls Surprisingly, like I remember Caleb Williams threw it up. That motherfucker came down with it, and that was against like a pretty good like team. They had like a good corners. So I'm honestly really curious, like the receiver class goes. Like that's why like if I'm like I'm not gonna talk about the Cowboys because I know you don't care, but damn dude, if I was a team, I want to walk out this draft with the receiver. Cause man, oh man, there's a lot of them that are good. There's a lot of them that are good. I'd really try to get a receiver this year if I was one of you guys. That's why like I try to always view the free agency like, dude, go pick up your needs in free agency. So you can go in the draft and get a fucking bang for your buck. Cause you're getting cheap labor. You're getting cheap labor. You can get a fucking good player. Like I know you guys fucking need a left tackle, or just need tackles in general. So I'm just really curious. But like even Drake May, I don't know. I don't know a lot of quarterbacks, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I fucking know everything about quarterbacks. But another fucking project, dude, sort of in my eyes. He has the tools, obviously. He's fucking, he's the big guy. Um, strong arm, good athlete. But questionable decision making, cause that's like all like sort of Josh Allen. Like I guess that's a ceiling everyone compares him to. That's a ceiling, and it's not bad. That is not bad. You live with it, you die with it. Hey, that's how I see it. So if I was them, I just fucking figured that shit out. You have to leave. I think you for sure have to take a quarterback there. I don't know where you sit at with trading down. Okay, I'm gonna trade down and see what I can do with this team. I definitely do that. But then again, though, because you guys have a decent team, I don't know if you're ever gonna be in a spot again, or you maybe build a pack. That's the one thing you don't want to be. You don't want to be picking like the Falcons every year. Fucking those dudes been picking like an 8, 9, or 10 the last couple of years now. Mahomes Jr., Lamar Jr., and Josh Allen Jr. Um, sort of. I guess. Because there's their playstyles. I don't know. I thought the Mahomes thing with Caleb. I still think he's fucking a really good player. But I don't know if Mahomes. It's just a playstyle. Who knows if he's like this? I guess it'd be a good shot to see like, okay, I don't like comparing players to like Mahomes. I don't want to compare him to Mahomes, dude. Lamar Juniors though, Lamar Juniors I don't really like fuck with because I don't really trust Lamar throwing the ball to me a game. I don't. Have yet to see him win a big game. And like not, you don't win a game by yourself. That's not true. That's not how it works. But man, just saying, dude. Like they did upgrade your weapons. A lot of chances were there, but a lot of chances were missed because of you. That game against the Chiefs. And when they played the Texans, the Ravens. He won that game. It's like, oh, he finally made his fucking first championship game. The defense had was destroying the. Was it the No, was it the Texans? Yeah, it was the Texans. They were destroying the Texans, and they got I think I want to say they got a couple turnovers. So yeah, of course they freaking win the game. He didn't have to do the crazy. But then again, that's on them because they're not a fucking passing team. And he's not a passing quarterback. He's not too quarterbacky. I think he's just fuck. That's why I'm glad I only need a quarterback. My teams are stupid though. Cause they're kind of like toying with my quarterback. It's just like, dude, you got a quarterback. Stop this. All right, you got a quarterback. I don't want to fucking go through this quarterback shit. This quarterback's so hard to find because you don't hit on quarterbacks. I think you have a chance. Like I think your percentage to hit on the quarterback is like 30. Because you just look at the drafts and like last couple of drafts, like probably like 5 or 6 years, maybe 7, something like that. I just say like 7 years. Last 7 years of quarterbacks, even 8. You don't hit on all of them. Like last year, Bryce Young, we'll see. Not a great situation. with the whole fucking Panthers team. Like that was like honestly it's just I really don't get what the hell with the plan. You traded your receiver one, you had no offensive line, but yet you trade for the number one pick for a quarterback. Which I get it, you want to go get your quarterback because it's really hard to find the quarterback. But you have to build a foundation still. Like you don't have a really great foundation. Now you're just trying to struggle with your quarterback, which you then could fuck up your quarterback's development, which is retarded. And last year, like Stroud, looking like a hit. You know, there's always things sophomore slumps 1 year because he wasn't really actually that efficient. He made a lot of great plays. He did. I'm not taking that away from him. Made a lot of big plays, a lot of good plays, dude. Really good rookie season. So I think he's probably gonna be a hit. Safe to say. Who else went after that? Will Levis. I think Will Levis. Was it Will Levis? No, Anthony Richardson. It was Anthony Richardson. I just remembered. Anthony Richardson. I don't know. With that guy, it's a project due to, and he got hurt. He played one college season. I don't like that. I don't like dudes that play 1 year in college football. Mitch Trubisky. Right off the top of the head, it's Mitch Trubisky. Anthony Richardson, athletic as fuck, strong arm. He's a way bigger fucking. He's a bigger like he's a Cam Newton. But I want to know if he had injury issues or he just didn't play in Florida. I can't remember. But it's hard. So I'm so glad we have a quarterback, dude. I don't want him to go through fucking that whole quarterback shit, man. I never had to really go through. I think the only year I really had struggle with the quarterback was 2015 when Romo got hurt, and that shit sucked. That shit sucked so bad. It fucking sucks not having a quarterback. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, if you guys think Drake's the guy, he's the guy. But you have to fucking. But that's with your team though. You're like, it's so frustrating if I was a Patriots fan. Like you gotta fucking try your very best to fucking build that guy a team. Cause you guys got a good team. Like I believe you when you say you guys got a, it's not a fucking crazy team. They're gonna win a Super Bowl. Fucking, you don't probably make a run. But you got a good team. You got a team. If you got a quarterback, you make the playoffs. Maybe if you're lucky, you win the game. Cause if Gonzo, your boy Gonzo, if he keeps playing, who knows? Who knows if he goes back? He probably will. It's a shoulder thing. You got Judon. Judon will be healthy. But he'll be older, so let's see how he comes back from the injury. You got your dude Barmore. I don't know what you're gonna do with safety. I think probably Duggar will probably be back. Because it seems like the safety fucking market's quiet as fuck. I don't know if he took the qualifying offer. They put the tag on. It's not the non-exclusive tag. It's not the franchise tag, dude. I don't know if he accepted it. I know we already talked about that. But I'm curious. I'm curious to say that. What the hell is that noise? But it's like what fucking Nathan, those dudes. Will Levis, a hair round pick. Like he shows some like flashes because he has a good arm. Some throws, but he had a lot of bad games. I guess they're fine with that. Just hoping they hit it with that guy. Somebody just tells me that team's not gonna be good. Like 20, even like okay, last year. Oh my god, I think last year was the Kenny Pickett draft. Not the last draft, but the league before that. What year was that class? What class was that? Was that the Kenny Pickett? I think it was. If that shit was a Kenny Pickett draft, it was really bad. I remember telling you, Adrian, if you're still listening, that draft was fucking terrible. Terrible draft. The quarterback, Kenny Pickett. They just forced a quarterback. It's like, well, I mean, shit. We want a quarterback, and we just hope this guy hits. It wasn't even a good quarterback prospect. It was like, okay, he's JJ McCarthy, bro. JJ McCarthy. Jeez. I don't even know why JJ McCarthy is gonna be a top dude. Just so desperate these motherfuckers are, dude, for quarterback. God, cause JJ McCarthy, dude, I don't see it at all. I've seen like a few things about him, and dudes I trust, like I listen to, they don't really buy it either with JJ McCarthy. I've seen some Michael Penix people. I'm not really a Michael Penix guy. I'm not with any of these dudes. Like Caleb, I'm being honest. It's obvious. I wonder, like, huh? Man, the Bears, man, got a haul. They just got a haul, man. Freaking haul. They got like fucking DJ Moore. I think they used one of the picks they got from Carolina on Keenan Allen. They got the #1 pick. I think they took Darnell Wright last year, the right tackle. They put him at right tackle. What school did he come from? Tennessee? Yeah, in Tennessee. I want him so bad. Fucking bitches. I want to put my guard. Who else? I think Tyrell Stevenson. I saw they took him cornerback. Like I don't even remember. I remember him, but I don't know if I don't think I liked him that much. But they used a pick on him like that. God damn, the Panthers are retarded. Like why? God damn, bro. You know how much holes these guys have? Look, they're gonna try to fucking change the second round talent, but it will be overdrafted because of how the draft is gonna go. Yeah. And in my eyes, like. The only way I take a fucking shot at quarterback is the mid rounds. It's either like a third round pick, I take a shot, or a fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I'm not gonna waste a second round pick on a quarterback that's not a, you know. I'm just thinking about it too, like when's the last time a good second round quarterback came out? A second round pick quarterback. Not a lot. I think it's not that many if you think about it. Like, well, JJ McCarthy, man. I hate the draft sometimes because these teams. I told you this, the teams can't draft. The freaking Vikings, they're probably gonna trade up, maybe with y'all. I don't know. I've seen some things with the Giants, where they're gonna trade that 11th pick, and like the 23 pick to someone to try to jump up to take JJ McCarthy probably, or whatever they're gonna do. But man, dude, it's like, why? Cause he has some tools I guess they like. Yeah, he's in an offense where they don't really use him a lot to do stuff like a lot of these throws. I don't think he just I haven't looked at, like, me personally looked at a lot of his stuff, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like no, bro. All I know is he threw like completed 6 passes in the championship game in Michigan. I'm just saying. That's just what it was. This shows at Michigan. That's when they won national championship. He didn't throw that many passes and completed it. But wow. Alright, he's probably gonna be the fucking 4th quarterback taken. That's bad for me, my team. More quarterbacks get taken, that means more better players get pushed down. So fucking hey, Michael Penix, go in the 1st round too, brother. Please. I need that. But you guys, I like, for you, dude, I hope you guys don't, like, Brady was basically carried the first Super Bowl. Yeah, he was. No, that's the thing. But that's the thing, though. That's just the NFL I'm talking about. Because that just helps the quarterback, dude. It helps with his development. Like, and Brady, like, what made Brady so great is because he learned stuff over time. The quarterback stuff. That's why I really liked from Dak. Like, even though I'm not comparing Dak and Brady, but the aspects of Brady did. Like, Brady wasn't the best athlete. He wasn't an athlete. He wasn't the best thrower. He didn't have the strong ass arm. Like, the tools what you want in his 1st round quarterbacks, he was not that guy. That's why he went all in the 6th round. But what he did was he had the mind. The mind could fool all that stuff in fucking NFL. He knew coverages, but you learned that with experience. You learned that shit with film. All that stuff, and he was actually better than what some of these guys thought. He was a better thrower than they probably thought what he was. He just quarterback stuff, the coverages, pre-snap, post-snap, fucking, oh my god, dude, there's like, that's why. And to give Brady his credit, look at Mahomes, how he won this Super Bowl. That's when he won the Super Bowl run. He made his Super Bowl run because of that fucking defense, not him. And he made the clutch plays when he had to, just like Brady, just like fucking Brady. Just like fucking Brady, who made the clutch plays when he had to. The defense is what kept him in the game. If you look at the games, he has such slow starts. They went to the Super Bowl because of the fucking defense. I think they had like, it was like 10-7 the whole game. I think it was. I don't know. I could be wrong. But what does that say? That says that team was doing all this stuff while this guy was trying to figure it out. And it's not bad. It's the playoffs, dude. These defenses, some of these defenses are fucking tough. They're doing everything on these quarterbacks. And that's how Brady won a lot of Super Bowls. Run game, playing it safe, defense. That's why he won 6. In 7, he just fucking had a badass. He had a fucking badass team on offense, man. Talk about weapons. Antonio Brown, Gronk, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, prime, not prime. It was probably his best, honest. Maybe it was. Like Leonard Fournette. And like a good offensive line too. Like Tristan Wirfs, Ryan Jensen or something like that, and like they had a good guard too. But yeah, so that's like to Brady's credit. Brady's credit, like the whole defense thing, like oh he didn't like they won the Super Bowls, but that's how they won. That's how they won. Yeah, Mahomes didn't do shit though. So that's the funny thing. He wants to win MVP because he was the quarterback. He probably didn't deserve it. If they can give a Super Bowl MVP to a whole team, they give it to the defense because fuck man, they came up huge for them. The whole game, the fucking Chiefs were losing. The whole game the Chiefs were losing, but they just kept them in the game. They just making stops. That's all the Niners too. Niners, that's how they won the Super Bowl too. That's how the Niners went to the Super Bowl. They didn't win the Super Bowl, obviously. They went to the Super Bowl because of that fucking defense. They were losing the whole game against the Packers. They came back though, because the defense kept them in the game. And the fucking Packers were stupid. They almost beat the Cowboys and the fucking Niners, the first 2 seeds. That would have been insane. But they fucking just screwed up. God, I hated them for that. They stopped running the ball. Running the ball was so effective. They stopped running it. I don't know why. And that's how they won the fucking Lions game. The Lions were up big at half. I was like, oh, everyone's like, oh, it's over. It's over. I didn't say that because I'm like, oh, I just don't have the luck. They're gonna come back and win this game. And that's what they fucking did. Because the fucking defense kept them in the game. They stopped. I think like, I forgot what the score was, but they scored like no points in the second half. The fucking Lions, while the Niners scored like every point to win the game. It's insane. It's insane. God, I hate these teams. I'm jealous. My fucking defense shits the bed and my quarterback got all the blame. I love it. I fucking love it. Hey, good luck to you motherfuckers though. Listen to you, man. I'd hate to be a Patriots fan. Well, I'm a Cowboys fan. We can do shit. We're a better team and we have more expectations to do stuff now. So, who knows? Because my team does not want to pay the fucking players. How do you not fucking pay your quarterback? Oh, we're gonna play hardball with this motherfucker. Motherfucker, his price keys going up every day. You fucking not fucking pay him. And they should have paid his ass 2 years ago. They didn't. We're gonna wait. We're gonna drag our feet, but we don't want to pay him. We're gonna put pressure on him. Are you stupid? He's gonna sit there and wait. They want to fucking not get paid right now. They want to fucking wait. They wait, the more money they get. Like shit, if my price just goes up. CeeDee Lamb last year, he could have fucking held up. Justin Jefferson, all these dudes could have held out, but they didn't want to because fuck, they thought in the day, I'm a badass player. I'm gonna get mines anyway. I'm gonna get mines. And I'm gonna get way more than that. That's why they're stupid. Trying to play hardball. Why do you play hardball with your fucking quarterback, but you won't play hardball when you played your right tackle that's coming off an ACL, and he really wasn't that great of a pass pro guy, and you just turned like dog shit pass pro guy coming off the ACL. You paid your receiver that was never a great separator at the time, basically T. Higgins, but he tore his ACL. He was never a great separator, but he comes out the ACL. You pay him 5 years, $75 million. Ooh man, that's the guy supposed to replace like CeeDee Lamb's production, but ooh man, shit. Ooh. A hell of a front office though. They can draft though. That's the only thing they got going for them is the fucking draft because they suck at contracts, trades, Everything. Team Cowboy fans say, get rid of Dak, pick up Baker Mayfield, give me Kirk Cousins. And that's supposed to be an upgrade. Where's the upgrade? These motherfuckers. Baker Mayfield got fucking paid. Kirk Cousins got paid. What money do you save? Fucking dumbasses. Ah. Got anything to talk about? No. Dak is literally Kirk. Dak is not Kirk, brother. Dak is not Kirk. If you're a stat demon, you can look at that, I guess. You can look at the stat demon shit. You're like, oh, he's Dirt Kirk. He's literally not Kirk Cousins. Lost the fucking fan. Well, I think Dak do a big six in a playoff game, y'all. Do a pick. That's fucking stupid. Fuck this team, god damn it. Fucking hate this. Dak is such a fucking good quarterback, bro. I hate this. He's such a good quarterback. It's crazy. Every fucking top quarterback. J.J. Rodgers said it. Tom Brady fucking thinks he's a good quarterback. Oh, man. Shit. Oh, he's Kirk Cousins. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I bet that motherfucker Dak was a free agent over Kirk Cousins. That motherfucker gets $60 million. Dak Prescott. He gets $60 million. Well, fucking Kirk gets 45, I think he got from the fucking Falcons. Dak will get 60. That's fucking crazy. I find it crazy, like, how, like, spoiled these motherfucking... Kirk is a good quarterback. You're tripping. Well, yeah, he's younger. I didn't say he was a bad quarterback. But, you know, he's not a quarterback you could fucking, like, win a championship with. He is, I'm gonna try and think of I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to think of a quarterback of the past, sort of. He's a good quarterback, but he's a good quarterback. I think that's just it right there. He is a good quarterback. I think Dak's a really good quarterback. If I'm going like my biased way, I think he's a great quarterback. I like my bias probably take is probably I just think Dak's like a top 5 inside the top 3 probably. That's my bias take. And Dak is a QB you can win with? Yes. You can win with Kirk Cousins too. You can win with Kirk. Cause motherfucker, I can look at fucking the Super Bowls. Eli Manning is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. You can win Super Bowls with these dudes. You could. You could. And I think Dak's fucking better than that. Better than Nick Foles. I think he's fucking better than Eli Manning, dude. I never liked Eli Manning. Then again, I caught the end of his career, and he really wasn't that great. But he had like decent, like Dak's rookie year, he was pretty decent. But like, fuck, dude. Dak's better than Eli Manning. Dak's better than Nick Foles. Then again, Nick Foles is that's like a fucking like a crazy that's like a Disney story with the way they won the Super Bowl. You could win a Super Bowl with Dak. You could win a Super Bowl probably with Kirk. Maybe. Then again, this motherfucker lost to Daniel Jones, man. I don't know. You take that guy serious? He lost to Daniel Jones. Then like Dak lost to Jordan Love. That's fair. That's freaking fair. But you cannot use the whole little thing. Like, then again, like Kirk Cousins' whole career has had good weapons. He has always had good weapons in his whole career. Bro had Justin Jefferson, and Thielen, he had Hawkinson, he had Dalvin Cook. Then again, different points of his career. Just like Dak. Dak got CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper. Not great at the same time, but he's had those weapons. Michael Gallup was good for like 2 years. Like really good for 2 years. He had a 1,000-yard receiver 1 year. When he was a good wide receiver too. But yeah, you can win a Super Bowl with Dak. Like, you might say it's garbage time, but Dak literally fucking like scored like 30 points coming out the half basically against those fuckers. The problem was the fucking defense, dude. They gave up 40 points. They gave up 40 points to the fucking Packers. How is that Dak's fault? Quarterbacks have slow starts. Dak was having a slow start. CeeDee Lamb came like a little pouty bitch during the game. He throwing his arms like, oh, we're fucking, damn it, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, get your head in the fucking game. The coach had to talk to him. Dak was talking to him. That's why Dak threw the pick six was because fucking Lamb got in his head, was talking to him probably. Throw me the fucking ball. Let's get this going. Our connection going again. Because that's how we went to the fucking playoffs. Was Dak and Lamb. Because those fucking dudes were on point. Then after the second half of the season. Then just chose the game to not be off that day. And this the defense. The defense didn't get a stop until the fucking fourth quarter. We came out the half, we scored a touchdown. What did the fucking defense do? They let the fucking Packers score a touchdown. Like, you can't be serious about this. It's just fucking funny as fuck. Like, how motherfuckers say that? Oh, it's Dak's fault, dude. Dak can't win another playoff game. Yeah, Dak got scored 50. Dak got scored 50. Holy shit. No run game. We had no run game the whole year. Fuck, I wish I had a run game. Our best option is a tight end. And he's a good tight end. I love my boy Ferguson. Brandon Cooks didn't have a great year I thought he was going to have. He had 700 yards. Less than that, I think, too. He had 8 red zone touchdowns. Him and Dak were great in the red zone. But Dak and him couldn't get like on point on those deep balls. Because I think maybe Dak thought he was a little faster. Or like, sometimes Brandon Cooks would slow down. Like he wouldn't fully run for it. Which is retarded. Zeke killed us from the run game. I don't know what you call kill it, cause man, like sometimes I look at those box scores, man, cause I had him in my other, the one, the CBS league. He had a lot of rushing attempts, like fuck. I'd hope he had some good runs in there if you were running the ball 30 times with him. Cause then again, y'all had nothing in offense. Like I said, I wouldn't even mind bringing back Zeke. The Cowboys fucked themselves. Fuck. I don't think you want to fucking hear me rant about the Cowboys offseason, but like, there's like so much stuff the Cowboys need this draft. It's insane. It's a lot of like, right now, dude, our running back one is Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn. That's our running backs right now. Rico Dowdle had like 200, 300 yards last year. Deuce Vaughn had fucking like 6. He didn't play the whole year basically. Yeah, dude, these fucking Cowboys. Woo, but they're fucking forcing themselves to take a running back this year in the draft. They're basically forcing themselves because they gotta draft one. He was splitting series with carries with Mondre. I know that in the season. That's the whole point. We're supposed to be. I'm not saying Zeke was bad. I never even said Zeke. Like maybe I did, but I'm not gonna say I didn't. But Zeke was never a bad running back. It just his contract was fucking us, man. We were paying him $15 million, and he regressed a lot to what he once was. So you can't pay a guy like that or keep him on your team. So that's what they did. Like Zeke's a solid running back, great in the red zone, great pass pro guy. He did a lot of receiving stuff for you. That's what he was pretty decent at with us. He had a run, but he doesn't have that speed anymore. He's a running back. He's such a, that's why that's why he's still a free agent. God, like, it's actually sad. But hey, man, if you don't take a quarterback this year, it's just like somehow, some way, you will. I think you will, especially at some point. What the fuck is this? Why the fuck are you coming? Why is this a fucking cat right here? What the hell? Like a stray. What the hell? I've never seen that. Look at my little kitty cats. But, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, dude, if you guys don't draft a quarterback this year, like I said, you will probably, most likely. Hey, letting Dak hit for agency next year. Let the Cowboys let Dak hit free agency next year. If I was y'all guys, I'll be all over that. That's just me. Because, dude, getting a quarterback like that for agency, fucking trade down, wherever you guys did, or some shit like that, you can go crazy. Getting a Dak. Like, imagine, like y'all fucking, like, let the Cowboys let Dak for agency somehow, some way, you know, you guys don't trade down, you take, like, I don't know receiver you like more, Wilma Dunze, Malik Neighbors, or Marvin Harrison. Let's say you take those dudes and they actually, like, they turn out what they're supposed to be year one. You know, obviously not do that great. You have your first round pick next year, and then you can get like Dak in free agency. Fuck. And who knows what your defense looks like? Like, hey, you can find this little team. But yeah, that's just also the JoJo's team, like the Raiders. Fuck. If I was them, I'd be like, hey, hopefully I'll be like watching this Cowboys situation go down, close eye view. Because Dak will hit free agency. The Cowboys don't pay him this offseason. He would, I mean, he could still come back, but before free agency starts, he most likely would go become a free agent and just test the market and just make his price go up more. That's what will happen. Because he has no franchise tag clause. We can't franchise tag him because the Cowboys are retarded and they literally got bent over in negotiations because he literally had all the leverage. That's my team, though. That's my team. Lower this music, bro. Yeah. What do you think? You got anything to say? You got anything to say about what I just said? If you got nothing to say, I think I could just end it now. I've been live streaming for like 2 hours, over 2 hours now. Hold up, my dad's calling me. Alright. Hey, you still there? You still watching? Send the chat if you're still watching. I was on the phone with my dad. Alright. What do you mean? You said Dak? You saying the Cowboys should trade Dak to the Vikings? Is that what you're saying? You're saying, or are you saying the Patriots should trade if they got like Dak? You would trade him. I would trade Dak if we do that. Like, oh, if you got like Dak, I mean like next year though. You won't, not this year. You don't really know what you get like this year. Unless the Cowboys fucking outright just release him. I'll trade Dak. It's like motherfucker thinks like, this is like Madden. It's like I'll trade him when he signs. I'll just do that. Like what? How the fuck does this happen? What the fuck was that noise? The Vikings would do that though. They would trade those 2 first rounders for Dak. They would. Like the Madden slow ass motherfucker. How am I slow? Like damn, bro. Just imagining right now. Like the Madden franchise, like person in me, like fucking dude, I would like salivate having like 3 first round picks. You don't y'all need linebackers, dude? I felt like y'all, like I try to grab another linebacker. Peyton Wilson, dude, South Carolina State. Look him up. I like that boy a lot. A lot of surgeries though. I like that motherfucker a lot. Closing speed, instincts, smart, good coverage guy. Like, what good for like a linebacker. Oh shit. Like ain't no Fred Warner, obviously. But I definitely fucking try to get him. I want to get him. Cowboys probably will. Fucking those motherfuckers love drafting like crit players. Shit. But yeah, that's what I was saying. That person joined. Who joined? Who's joined? Joined. What y'all up to? What's going on, chat? Nothing. Hold on, nothing. Who did nothing? Shit, let me think. They already talked about like your whole franchise, dude. What y'all did this year, like in free agency. The Patriots, dude. You just gotta like go like I think I watched it. Oh, he left. I'm kind of tired of this dude now. 36, bro. I'm gonna end it now. you're still watching this, whoever's watching this after or whatever, if you're still watching. Um, yeah, it's probably my first try at it, I guess. Sort of, quote unquote. Um, peace, I guess. Peace out, motherfucker. Is it not ending?